students. In this class, I will extend that steps in writing a summary. As you know, in the other video, we talked about the steps is to read the text and then identify the important message that is available in the text, then make notes of that, finally arrange it in such a way that it should cover all the thing that is there in the text. Here is an example. I am taking one passage. Make it a neat, fair summary. There is an enemy beneath our feet, an enemy of the more deadly for its complete impartiality. It recognizes no national boundaries, no political parties. Everyone in the world is threatened by it. The enemy is the earth itself. When an earthquake strikes, the world trembles. The power of quake is greater than anything human beings themselves can produce. But today, scientists are directing a great deal of their effort into finding some way of combating earthquakes, and it is possible that sometime in the near future, people will have discovered a means of protecting themselves. An earthquake strikes without warning. When it does, its power is immense. If it strikes a modern city, the damage it causes is as great as if it has struck a primitive village. Gas mains burst, explosions are caused, and fires are started. Underground railways are wrecked. Whole building collapses. Whole building collapse, and then bridges fall, dams burst, gaping crevices appear in busy street. If the quake strikes at sea, huge tidal waves sweep inland. If it strikes in mountain regions, avalanches roar down into the valley. Consider the terrifying statistics from the past. Here some instances are given. In the past, Lisbon, the capital of Portugal, was destroyed entirely and 450 people were killed in 1755. In Peru, 50,000 people died in an earthquake in 1970. In 1968, an earthquake struck Alaska. As this is a relatively unpopulated part, only a few people were killed, but it is likely that this was one of the most powerful quakes ever to have hit the world. Geologists estimate that during the tremors, the whole of the state moved over 80 feet further west into the Pacific Ocean. See, the whole of the state moved. The plates and moved. Imagine the power of something that can move an entire subcontinent. This is the problem that faces scientists. They are dealing with forces so immense that human beings cannot hope to resist them. All that can be done is to try to pinpoint just where the earthquake will strike and work from there. At least some precautionary measures can be taken to save lives and some of the property. That's all we can do. So this is a passage. It is about 340 words. So to write a passage, some prescribed limit will be given to you, and you have to summarize the main points and without leaving important message. You summarize the passage into so and so words if you are asked like that. So yeah, as usual, first step is to read through the passage to find its theme and what the writer is talking about. Theme is earthquake, that is topic. It will be the title of the summary, and the title of the summary may be as a word or a sentence or a phrase. Sometimes it may be a sentence.